Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
Is your manual transmission becoming harder to shift? Does it feel like it's not sticking like it used to, or maybe it's starting to rattle or vibrate? Is your clutch slipping? A worn clutch could be the culprit here, or it could be the result of something else, like transmission misalignment. An obvious sign that misalignment is the problem would be rust residue on the disc and pressure plate. Identifying the problem in the case of the driveshaft shown on the right, one of the two transmission studs was missing, allowing the transmission to tilt down on the passenger side of the vehicle, causing the misalignment. The transmission input shaft was also badly worn where it rolls on the pilot bearing, due to the misalignment. Correcting the cause of the problem was simply a matter of making a new pin for the transmission and installation. Although this relatively simple solution is just one example of many possible problems that may need to be resolved, the maintenance and reassembly procedure applies to clutches in general. Making adjustments before reinstalling the clutch, it's always advisable to resurface the flywheel and install a new pilot bearing. You should also apply a drop of adhesive to the bolt threads before bolting on the flywheel. Next, clean the flywheel and pressure plate with acetone to ensure an oil-free surface. This is one area where you don't want any lubrication at all. Be sure to use the correct alignment tool when placing the disc on the flywheel. Again, before bolting and tightening the pressure plate to the flywheel, apply a drop of adhesive to the bolt threads. Inspect for wear. In addition to replacing the pilot bearing, follow the same procedure for the clutch release bearing on the gearbox, as release problems can be caused by a worn guide bearing and or scuffing of the inner collar of the clutch release bearing. Always inspect hardware for wear and replace it with new factory-specified or high-quality replacement hardware. Check your manual before beginning any clutch disassembly and installation procedure. First, check your factory-approved service manual. Use only factory-recommended fluids in hydraulic transmission and clutch release systems to ensure correct disassembly and maximum clutch component life. Also be sure to check for wear on the stud pins and or the engine block stud. Using all the appropriate dowel pins will ensure correct bell alignment, including parallelism and concentricity. Clutch. Always remember to resurface the flywheel before installing a new clutch disc and pressure plate assembly. This ensures that the friction material of the clutch disc seats correctly in the flywheel for maximum holding power and service life. Also check the flywheel runout before and after the resurfacing process. If excessive runout is detected, check the flywheel for balance. Examine the clutch disc on the transmission input shaft before installing it on the flywheel to ensure proper fit. It's a good idea to examine your vehicle for clutch problems. Often, clutch rattle, vibration and premature wear are not related to the clutch disc and pressure plate. Problems such as misalignment, flywheel resurfacing, pedal adjustment, free play adjustment and runout are responsible for the majority of clutch failures, premature wear and poor performance. By following the above tips, however, you can keep your vehicle's clutch out of the spinning town. In conclusion, maintaining a manual transmission is essential for ensuring the longevity and performance of your vehicle. Regular checks on fluid levels, timely changes, and addressing any signs of wear can prevent costly repairs down the line. By following these simple maintenance tips, you can enjoy a smoother driving experience and keep your manual transmission in top shape for years to come. Thank you for watching, and drive safely.